Hello, my fellow story lovers. Welcome. I'm so happy that you stopped by Story Motor. I am Vern, your storyteller, with another wonderful story to enlighten your day. Today, I will share a story told in a way that I like to tell it. So, what do you do when you find a story that you like? Tell it. The greatest in the forest. A long time ago, near the edge of a lush forest in Africa, on a hill overlooking the river, lived an animal community that could talk like humans. One of the animals, the lion, felt that he was the strongest and could do everything better than the other animals. He ran faster, he could hear, see, and smell farther. He caught more food. He had more rationing stored. He always bragged about how strong he was to everyone. He began to call himself
the king of the forest.
and there was no one stronger. One day, the lion decided that since he had named himself the king of the forest, he wanted all the animals to call him that, King Lion. None of them wanted to call him that, but they feared that his ferociousness and viciousness could cause them harm if they did not obey. He was very mean, selfish, and self-centered. He lived there in that grassy area right at the foot of the hill overlooking the river. The animals had to pass his den on their way down to the river to get water or to take a nice, refreshing plunge. The lion took advantage of that. He thought of a plan to get the other animals to call him King Lion. Before they can pass to get water, I will make each animal call me
King Lion.
said. Then I will allow them to pass to go down to the river. Got a plan. Every day on their way to the river, the lion stopped each and every one of them and made them chant, King Lion, you are the greatest in the forest. May I please pass to get water? He responded.
Get along.
Each animal, one by one, recited his praises. Only then were they allowed to go on to the river. There was one animal that was not afraid of the lion, and that was Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear was an elder in the forest. He was the wise one. He feared no other animal, including the lion. He had lived a long time and had so many experiences. All the other animals looked up to him because he was fair, smart, and was their counselor. He always calmly solved any disputes that would come about in the community. He maintained the peace. One day, Jackal and Fox got into an argument about whose turn it was to go to the water hole to bring back water to the community. Jackal said, I went yesterday, it's your turn, Fox. As his nature predicts, Fox is slyer than not and cleverer than most. No, it is not my turn. The animals used an honor system and they all agreed that it was Fox's turn. Getting water was an undesirable task. No one wanted to pass the lion's den more frequently than they had to. They did not want to run the risk of finding him in a cantankerous way and becoming his dinner. He could be very mean when hungry and eat anything in his path. It was also not a good morale booster. It was very nerve-wracking, intimidating, and downright scary to walk past all those dried-up white bones lying up like chalk on the ground. Again, Fox said, "No, it's not my turn. I went yesterday." "You have not taken a turn in a long time, Jackal. Your turn has come around again." Jackal was not having it. In a rage, he whisked off to seek the help of wise old man Mr. Bear. "Mr. Bear," he said, "Fox don't want to take his turn getting water from the water hole. Could you come and talk to him and make him go?" Now, Mr. Bear did not like getting in the middle of a routine squabble. He expected the animals to work together and solve their own disagreements. However, this day, he felt he needed to do something different. He just did not like all the fighting that was going on lately,
Okay,
said Mr. Bear.
I'll be over there soon.
Jackal went back and told Fox, "Mr. Bear is going to come and get on you for not taking your turn." Flippantly, Fox said, "We'll see about that." He thought Jackal was lying. "But until then, I am not going to the water hole," he snapped. In the meantime, Mr. Bear thought,
It just ain't right. And it ought not to be that way for a lion to control the path to the water hole like that. The animals ought to go down there anytime they like.
but Mr. Bear thought of a plan to get the selfish lion out of the community. He went to visit the lion.
Morning, lion.
He did not call him King Lion or give him any praise.
I hear tell you up here keeping the animals away from the water hole. What's this foolishness about?
The lion was not afraid of Mr. Bear and responded,
Well, Mr. Bear, I am the king of the forest. What I say goes.
Mr. Bear responded,
Lion, you so full of yourself. You ain't the king of the forest and ought not to tell the animals what to do. Yes, I am. And yes, I can.
The lion snorted.
Greatest in all the land. No, I know yous ain't the greatest. There's another animal that's greater than you. What's his name?
Said Lion.
His name is Man. I never heard of no man. Where he live? He on the other side of the forest. I never seen no herd man.
Said Lion.
Can you take me to it? Sure I will.
Said Bear.
Come on, let's go now.
The lion and the bear went down the path leading to the thick forest looking for Man. They ended up on the other side of the forest. After they went along for a while, they heard rustling in the bushes. The bear said,
Hold on. Get behind these bushes. We have to stay out of sight.
out of dense growth amongst the trees, an object appeared. The lion said,
What is that?
the bear said,
That's man. Man, sure enough, an odd-looking creature.
said lion.
What is that long thing on his shoulder? That's part of his voice. He speaks with that thing?
The lion asked.
I want to meet this man and let him know that I am the king of the forest.
Before Bear could say another word, Lion had leaped from behind his cover and had exposed his presence to Man. Man pointed the long thing toward the lion. Fire came out of the mouth. Smoke followed. Taken by surprise, the lion stopped in his tracks. Man spoke with such force, he thought. He felt a sting on his leg and stopped in his path. Man spoke again. The fire and the smoke appeared. Another sting hit the other leg. Lion thought, Man is not very friendly. Lion then darted into the bushes and zoomed through the trees like he was flying. He was trying to get away from Man, He was trying to get away from man's power. He fled far into the dense forest, deep into the other side of the river, far away from man and his violent mouth. He lay there licking his leg. He thought to himself, I am not the greatest thing in the forest. It's man. From that day forward, the animals on the other side of the forest did not see nor hear from Lion ever again. They were free to go to the water hole anytime they wanted. Mr. Bear could now rest in peace, and the animals were able to work together again to resolve their own disagreements. Pride before the fall, the greatest in the forest. Thanks for dropping by and spending time listening to my story. Come back as often as you like. I'll be happy to have you. Have a wonderful rest of